Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So now, and for you, let's get on to the video for today here. Today we'll be checking out a video that was recommended to me by somebody on Discord, and I wanted to go ahead, like I said, just go ahead and check it out. Like I said, so without any further ado, this is ssadev's FNaF movie rated R full dreams version. I'm not sure what this means. This is a little compilation of my rated R videos until I start cooking again with Blender. Okay. But after, like I said, please go check the attributes yourself here. They worked really hard in this and deserve support, so please go check them out. They worked really hard in this. Without any further ado, let's get on to it. Let me go ahead and refresh the page real quickly. And that is not what I was expecting. Give me 5 minutes. There we go. We're back. And without any further ado, let's just get on to it itself before my internet starts crashing again. Let's just get on to it. Link down below with it. Please go check it out. With that, any further ado, let's get on to it. Okay. Next, we'll raise R. I wonder how this is gonna go. Okay. A little lower quality than I thought it'd be, but not that. Ooh, I'm loving like the little ambiance here. Now there might be graphic content here, I'm not completely sure, so I should be warned of that. Yeah, this is very blurry. Hold on, is there any kind of higher thing I could put it on? No, this is the highest it goes. Might just be the way that it's rendered, I guess. There's chicken. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Jeez. Damn. Okay. Ooh, that little side. What was that? Oh, there's Bonnie's segment. I wonder what they're gonna do here. The sound work here is actually pretty good. Jeez. There's all that blood. Ooh. Use that bro's heart. Kinda cheesy to cut. Okay, walking a little weird there. Not bad though. Ooh, these guys. I forgot that I think these were in the movie here. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Jeez, wow, it was such a close-up. We're like going into the snout here. Why were we going inside bro's mouth? Or well, probably his mouth? Damn. How do they interpret this? Damn. To be fair, I'm not sure if this segment can get any more gruesome than it was. I mean, we did see the shadow for getting like chomped in half. I guess what more can they do here? Let's see what they come up with. Yeah, I guess that would sound. And that looks to be all of it, actually. So, except without any further ado, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on that, starting off with the actual first of all, let me go ahead and start off with the actual animation itself here, then getting onto the kind of just the actual, actually, I think just animation and stuff. That's kind of all that really got here. Maybe I can get into the actual voice and stuff, but I said it's more just movie segments themselves kind of put together. Oh, we probably just do kind of clip segment itself here. Let's get on to that. Now, of course, for the actual clip segment itself here, it wasn't bad. Like I said, I like the use of all these clips here. And overall, like I said, I do like that we didn't really get like full like visualizations, like first person experiences of the animatronics kind of killing everybody here, especially for like the Bonnie and Foxy. We barely saw anything there, but maybe it's like some toss aside organs and stuff like that, which is still very disturbing and very, very gross and just very terrifying. But still, like, not really that bad. But aside from such as the actual segments with like Chica and like what's the word for it, like with Chica and maybe Freddy, they were a lot more gruesome. They were they were darn right terrifying. Like there's so many things that I want to go ahead and point out, especially like the one with like the actual Freddy head itself there. I'd point them out more if everything just wasn't so like I don't know. The rendering here was not great. Everything looked so blurry and kind of just like looked like he was being run off of like a laptop. Which, to be fair, if it was, like I said, no hard feelings. Like like I said, very impressive. I loved it. Like I said, for the animation stuff here, it was so really well put together, really well done, and very well executed. It was just not rendered properly, and it looked so blurry. Looked a little like it was strange. That's what I'm just gonna say here. It was a little strange here. You weren't able to see a lot of what they were actually doing itself here, especially for the segment where we saw like the little Freddy suit, which is like I didn't even know what I was looking at. Like I'm not gonna lie, like we like started getting a zoom in on the mouth of what I thought was the mouth here, and like it's just like a blob of pink, like a blob of like maybe slightly pinkish, maybe like lightish brown. I'm not really sure. Like I said, aside from that, still like the animation stuff was so very smooth and very buttery and very just very disgusting, in a good way. But still, like it was just rendered a little improperly. It didn't look nearly as like smooth. It looked very. It was very unfocused, which is like I said, not great. But with that being said and done, though, aside from those two things themselves, let's just go and get the actual deep dive itself here. Now, though, going on to the actual deep dive itself here, actually, well, very quickly, please go ahead and check out the actual original creators themselves. If they worked really hard in this and support us, like, please go check them out. And even if it did come out a little blurry, a little bit, a little bit on focus here, they're still improving. They're still putting so much time and effort to, the craft here. And overall, I got confidence it's gonna get better over time. Like I said, go check them out. Without any further ado, like I said, just yeah, like I said, go ahead and consider hitting the like button right there. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Helps me out so much with the channel stuff and just helps me out a lot. Consider doing it. And aside from that, also go ahead and consider hitting the bell icon for the next upload if you're interested in catching the newest videos as you can. And of course, also go ahead and consider hitting the comment section down below. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the extra stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all, and you never want to see anything like this again. Like I said, leave your thoughts on the extra stuff here down below. And hold on, let me get rid of some stuff right here. Okay, I'll be right back. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, notification bell for next upload. If you're in, of course, comment section down below. Let me know you guys' thoughts on the extra stuff here, whether you enjoyed it or whether you didn't. Leave it all down below in the comments down below. Without any further ado, also, like I said, one last thing, consider hitting the share button below here. Helped me out so much of kind of just spreading awareness with the channel stuff here and just spreading the name out there. Like I said, all of these things here just help me out as a creator, just respectively. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and consider doing one of those, none of those, all of them, I would deeply appreciate that just so much. So please consider doing it. Like I said, you don't have to, but like I said, at least if you're considering it, it means a lot. But without any further ado, let's get into the deep dive itself. Let's not use too much time. Now then, going on to the actual deep dive itself here, there's not really much like, it's not really much to say here. It's kind of just, clips and segments of like some of the death scenes in the FNaF movie, but kind of just taking up a notch, taking up a rank in terms of like gruesomeness. Like with the, janitor, like Freddy head incident. I don't know. I just like I said for this segment, what I'm gonna get into, I'm gonna get more into the actress, more into the nitty gritty stuff here. Get into what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, and what I think could be done better here. So that, and for you though, let's get into it. Now, of course, starting off with the actual clip segments themselves here, I liked them. I liked how it kind of started off with some of the first deaths themselves here. They're going on. I'm not sure if this like chronologically because I do know that the gender died first, and I think this character no, I think it was the Bonnie character first, and then Chica, and then maybe Foxy. But if I'm wrong, let me know. But I said I'm not glad. I like how they kind of started going down a little chronologically, if a little messed up every now and then. But I said it was overall very well done. And then of course ending off with the actual Freddy incident, with Freddy kind of just chopping the woman in half, which is very gruesome. But I said mostly just for these clips themselves here, it's kind of just the death scenes themselves here, just animated in a way that was very very much rated R and kind of just very gruesome here. And like I said, just overall, I like the segments themselves here. I like how what they were what they were doing. But overall, I don't know. I don't know if we needed like a thing like this where it's just like, oh, look at these deaths, but like in like what rated R would be like oh, maximum gruesomeness, maximum like death, maximum like disgusting kind of viscera all over the place kind of thing here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think at this point FNAF is not more of a series to very much scare you. It's a lot more heavily like kidified now, which is like I said been going on for a while now. I think where it last stopped doing it was like maybe like FNAF 4. Then like FNAF 5 was okay, I'm not gonna lie. It still had the kind of kiddie version stuff here. Then FNAF 6 kind of took it up a notch. And then Sister Location, all of that kind of just made this made this series the franchise and stuff here a little less tailored for like I guess avid horror fans and more like people who are just getting introduced to horror, which are more commonly younger a younger audience themselves here. So like I said, that's just kind of my thoughts on that. And focusing on the rated R-ness of this movie would probably not be the best best thing that I would say in my opinion. But like I said, I still like it. I really do respect it, and overall it was really well done and so put together. I loved it. But aside from though, now they're going on to the actual actual just animation stuff here, it wasn't that bad. Like I said, like for these things right here, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird. Like look at this kind of segment here. Like it looked a little too fake, especially for like the little scene here. Like what is bro's thumb doing? It's phasing through this thing. But aside from like little moments themselves there, it's still really well done. Except the models themselves just look really accurate to the actual movie itself here. The actual just lighting itself here is very accurate to scenes themselves here. And overall, it never kind of strays too far from what the actual movie itself looked like. Except in one thing, the actual rendering itself here. It's I can't save it. Like it looks bad. Like look at this. It looks so unrendered or like so unprocessed. It's honestly, it's scary in its own right. But aside from such as the actors and animation stuff is still very solid though. I like it. I like it. I just don't love it. And that's kind of it's kind of throwing me off here. Like I said, just the actual uses of animation stuff here is still very well done. Like I said, just the actual models themselves are really well picked. The actual framing of the blood and the gruesomeness of these of these incidences is still really well executed and so well done. I liked it, but it's just the rendering itself here kind of takes so much away. It takes out so much detail, so much more rawness of it, so much more of the gruesomeness from it. It looks a little silly in sometimes. Like I said, for the especially for like the beating heart, like okay, I don't know what Bonnie was doing, but like this is a little goofy. I'm not gonna like the like this really like unlike what's the word? This fake looking heart here, then this like little walking animation that looked really bad. Well, I'm not sure if it was like bad, but it's like bro's bro's feet are doing like a little slip inside movement where it's just like boom, boom, boom. It looked a little weird, but like I said, just the actual walking itself, it was not what I was gonna focus on. Like I said, it's more or less kind of just the actual everything about it. Like I said, just the actual like environments, the actual lighting itself with the camera work. It's all so blurry, all on process, and looks a little goofy in my opinion. But aside from such as the actual execution though, it's still very well done. I love it, but it just looks so unprocessed. Like it's actually crazy. But without being said and done though, that's enough mentioning about processing and stuff like that. Like I said, just everything looked really, really cool, really nice, very action movie itself here. It's very good in my book. I just feel like if they did certain things here, it look just that much better and just that much smoother and buttery and a lot more scary. And I would have liked it a little bit more. But aside from without being said and done, that does kind of get through all my thoughts on the actual video stuff here. Please go ahead and check it out in your own time as well here. Like I said, link down below. Go check it out. They work really hard to support. Of course, aside from the end card right here for another one of my videos. Sorry, my brain is not working right now. Like I said, link down below, end card right there for the original stuff. Like I said, please go check it out. I'm leaving you 2 links for the actual original stuff here. And of course, another end card right here. Right here. For another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. There we go. Now, geez, my brain was not working right there. And aside from also, like I said, consider hitting the actual like button itself here. Consider subscribing. Helps us so much with the channel itself here. Helps me out a lot. Consider doing it. If you don't, that's fine. But it just helps us so much with the channel itself here and kind of just helps in its growth as well. And aside from liking and subscribing, also go ahead and consider hitting the actual just bell icon as well here. If you want to get those notifications for the newest videos as soon as you can. Bell icon, that's kind of that's what you want to that's what you're gonna want to press. But aside from that, like I said, also leave a comment below detailing your thoughts, opinions on the extra stuff here. Whether you liked it, you didn't like it, you agreed with what I said, you don't agree with what I said, you think it looks amazing. Like I said, just leave your thoughts on the extra stuff here down below. And of course, now, and for you though, also consider hitting the share button as well. Like I said, helps me a lot, kind of spreading awareness of the channel stuff here, and kind of just spread the name of the channel out there. Like I said, whether they do all of that, whether they do none of it, whether they do one of those, it still all helps me out so much, and I deeply appreciate it. Like I said, please consider doing it. Like I said, I just really I really appreciate you guys for all the work, all the support that you guys give me. I honestly really appreciate it. Thank you. Without any further ado, that's kind of gonna be it for today. So like I said, take care, stay safe. Just if you're sick, if you're not feeling well, take plenty of medicine, get plenty of rest, and just make sure that by the end of the week you are feeling fabulous. You are feeling fantastic and just ready to take on the day. So like I said, do whatever you need to do, and make sure that you're happy by the end of the day. Okay. That and for them, have a great day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and of course, I'm probably gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna probably do another video before I do that. So like I said, see you guys soon, eventually. Hopefully. Later for now. Okay. And one last message. What do you think? Do you think FNaF should have been more in the FNaF movie should have been more in like rated R, or do you think it was fine as it is? Like I said, leave your comments on thoughts on that down below in the comments below. That and for now, take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you tomorrow or later in the day, probably. Bye bye for now. Okay.